friends, and welcome back. I hope everyone had a great week this week. So before I get into today's video, I just wanted to share a little something with you. I've been on YouTube here now for a few years, and I started my YouTube video. I wanted to share a little bit about my life here in New England. As I've told you in the past, it was a dream for roughly 10 years to move here. I had my reasons, one being I just fell in love with the area while on vacation. And what I have found through doing my YouTube videos is there are a lot of you that feel the same way about New England. Some of you have shared with me that you grew up here or you lived here at one point, you moved away, you really miss it. Others, maybe you've read about New England for a while, have always wanted to visit, or like me, you have vacationed here and just had a yearning to live here. So really, that is kind of why I started my channel. I wanted to share things that I would have loved to have seen when I was in Michigan. But what has happened is even better. I have met people, whether it's through comments, I have met people while out and about that watch my channel, where we have a lot in common. And as many of you have said, if we lived closer, you know we would be friends. And I bring this up because I received a card this week that really touched my heart. The card actually came from a viewer by the name of Carrie who lives in Canada. But the card it's entitled "In Our New England Home." It's just beautiful. I love the illustrations on it, and I love the little poem on the front. Ironically, it was actually printed here in New Hampshire. But I want to read something to you on the back, which I thought, oh my goodness, it just fits in with our home. And it says, "We entered an old-fashioned country kitchen, the floor scrubbed into unevenness, and the doors well polished by the touch of hands." And that was by Sarah Orrin Jewett in 1899. And between that and what's on the front, and I will insert a close-up picture of this, it was just so fitting with our New England home here. But even more important were the words she wrote inside. Again, we have a lot of things in common, and I think there's a lot of us out there that do share very similar interests. All of us have a love for New England. We have a love for home and taking care of our homes, whether it's through cooking, baking, cleaning, decorating, gardening, all of that. And I thank you for being part of my community here. It means a lot, and it has brought so much joy to me. I have met a few of you, and I met a particular woman who lives here in New Hampshire just before Christmas. I was in a store and she came up to me. She had recognized me, and I apologize, I forgot her name, and that's not an age thing, that's just something I've always been very bad at. She had recommended this little Italian market in Manchester, New Hampshire. So I went there this week, and I'm going to share that with you because that was a gem. It was, I'm sure back in the day, just a little corner market, and it's a lot of Italian foods that either they make themselves or it is from Italy. It's adorable. I'm going to share that with you, and I'm going to share with you what I bought. So the other thing I am going to share with you today is I had promised that once we finished the captain's stairs that are behind me here, which is why I'm pointing. It's not totally completed because I haven't quite decided what pictures I want to hang. I have a few in mind, but I do need to get frames for. So I'm going to share that with you and a couple of other things. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. This is just something we have always done on every one of our homes. If we do a renovation project, we put our names and the date, and we've actually done that in several places in this home. So it is under these boards right now that Mark has put up, and hopefully someone in the future will discover that. Okay, so let's take you in and show you my finished project here. So as you can see, we put up that's a Mark, put up a board and batten on part of the wall here. It goes way up to the ceiling. This used to be all hand-painted flowers of some sort. I don't know who did that. It was just not something I had cared for. And then if you recall, we put up the toile wallpaper, which I still absolutely love. I just put up this little floral arrangement that I had just to add a little something. Yes, I need to change out the flowers, but the coloring was fine with the wallpaper. It's a little more subdued in real life. But right up there is where I want to hang the pictures, so you can see them from upstairs and down here. It's a fairly large wall, so I'm anxious to get that done, but very happy that it's done. It's been quite the project. As you can see, the steps are rather tricky. They're called captain stairs. And that's it. So very pleased with it. We need to get a new ceiling light. This was here when we bought the home, and we just need to find the exact light that we want. And it's a situation we love, going into all of the old antique stores or estate sales, and when we know it, we'll know it. So these are the pictures I was talking about, and I shared these with you a long time ago. These two, they're two different presidents. This is William Harrison and DeWitt Clinton. They are printed on fabric. They are just, I love them. I love the wallpaper in the background. I just thought they were really pretty. I purchased these at a yard sale for $1 a piece. I couldn't believe it. The gentleman said he cleaned out his grandfather's attic and he found them up there. So I need to find frames for these two. And then I'm also going to put this one on. I've had him hanging here in the dining room for a while, and I got him at an antique store a while ago. So I thought he would be rather fitting on my captain stairs. So wish me luck. I need to find a couple of frames and then I will get those hung. Now I'm upstairs, so like I said, this is the area here that I want to put those pictures. So yes, you can see them from upstairs and down. One more project done. I wanted to share these with you that I purchased 2 weeks ago at the estate sale I went to. I shared most of my stuff with you in last week's video. But I just found they had maybe 3 boxes of old books, and they're very old books, Sentimental Journey. A lot of them I buy merely for the cover and the fact that they are old because I use them in decor. I know, a little weird, but that is what I do. So I have this one, England and the English from an American point of view. I thought that could be interesting. This one I did get for my daughter, Les Mis. It's one of her favorite plays or movies, and it is all in French. So I thought that rather unique. Rather loved, I forgot the year on this. Here's the inside. Copyright 1908. But yes, it's you have to handle this with care for sure. They do also, I've had them outside on my porch because they have the lovely scent of mothballs, and I need to get those into like a large plastic container with a lid. I was going to try either baking soda or vinegar. Fill a jar with white vinegar. See if I can get rid of that scent. Here, this is from Dada and Lala in 1917. Mother West Wind's Children. An Arlington edition, The Pilgrim's Progress. I thought that was kind of fun. So needless to say, very fun books, but this is the one that I am so excited about. So here's the book, beautiful binding on that, and responses, critiques, again in French. Excuse my French, I only had a semester in college, so, but here's the fun part. So here's 1819 on that. So you go through the pages and then you flip to the back and look at this. It's a hidden compartment. Now, this is obviously a very old book. My idea is this is where they kept, whether it's money or jewelry, they put it on the shelf and it was hidden. So I don't know. I just thought that very interesting. I personally have never seen anything like it before, and I really wanted to share it with you. Let me know, have you seen these books before, as old as this one? So that's it for my estate sale purchases. Let's move on now. I want to take you to the Italian market, and then I'm going to share with you what I bought.